This is Jesús, Manuel, Mena, Garza. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Today I'm going to be talking about my recent purchase of a Rode Wireless Go and some of the issues I'm having with it, trying to get it to work according to my needs. Right now I just have this unit here pointed towards my ugly mug, and it's transmitting towards the camera where the other unit is located, and they're both similar size. If you have any questions about the Rode Wireless Go, there's a million videos out there on YouTube about it. I'm just going to talk about what are some of my issues. So I have it right now, I'm using the microphone on the actual unit. So I have no issues with that. I have absolutely no issues with the microphone in the actual unit. I'm approximately 6 feet away from my camera in my studio space in my home. I have all the lights off, the candelabra, and this is one of my studio spaces. It has a candelabra, which is pretty strange. And I'm just going to talk about what I have experienced, okay? So one of the experiences I've had over the last couple days since I've had this unit is that the lavalier mics that connect to this and connect to my, go to my shirt, I sort of get this inner sound of interference. The sound of interference, I estimate, since I've been doing, broadcasting, radio and television and stuff like that since the mid-70s, so that's a long time. Typically, that sort of interference is created with the cabling, when you have the actual cable connected from the mic to the mixer and stuff like that. But in this situation, I think it's the actual cabling from here to the lavalier cable, and it might be an issue. I have two microphones I'm going to be doing a test on. One is a $30 microphone. The other one's a $50 microphone. And the $30 microphone is actually a little bit worse than the $50 one. Maybe I should buy a $100 microphone, okay? So we're going to do a test inside, and then we're going to go outside. Again, this is the Rode Wireless Go, and it's connected to a Lumix G85. I have the gain on the Lumix rock bottom, and I have the gain on the Rode Wireless Go rock bottom also. That's how it's set. Apparently my Lumix G85 is rather hot, as the term goes. It has a really good pickup. And I've had no issues with my lavalier mics connecting directly to the camera in the past. Any lavalier I have, I've had no problems. But wirelessly, there's issues of interference. So let's go to the first example. Example number one is the JK Mic J044. I bought it for 30 bucks. It's an omnidirectional, stereo microphone. So it's connected to this, of course. So how does it sound? Typically, I've had the issue where I hear a little bit of, interference and stuff like that. I'm going to be quiet for about 5 seconds, and let's see if you can hear it. So that's a test of my lavalier mic number one. Let's go to number two. So this is lavalier mic number two. It's an Aspen HQM mono microphone. It cost me $45, almost 50 bucks. And I like this mic. Again, it sounds very, very nice. The only problem, I don't use it as much as in the past, because I replaced it with a JK mic. And I use a JK mic because it's stereo. And I think it's just as good as, the audio is just as good. So, but I get a little bit less interference with this microphone than the other one. I suspect, and this is just I just suspect this, that the shielding on the wires is a little bit better with the Aspen mic. I guess if you bought a $100 mic, a $200 lavalier mic, etc., the shielding would be even better, okay? But, you get what you pay for. It works perfectly. Again, my lavalier mics work perfectly with my, my camera connected directly or connected to, my Zoom H1 recorder or any other device. They work perfectly. It's just when the radio signal that goes between this and the one on top of my camera. Apparently, there's some sort of issues. It causes this funny sounds to occur. So that's lavalier mic number 2. Let me just do a test with the another mic, just for fun, okay? Typically, I put on top of my camera when I'm in tight spaces, my Rode VideoMicro. This is a very nice micro. I'm going to point it towards me. I have a bad habit of moving it around like it's a toy. So I have it, you know, about 6 inches from my face. It has the dead kitten on there, that little wind muff, and it typically sounds very nice on my camera when I'm doing, you know, street videography or event videography and stuff like that. It's my go-to microphone. So how does this sound? Let me be quiet for about 5 seconds. So what do you think of these 3 microphones? I'm going to go outside and test the lavs and see how they sound. That's coming up in about 1 second. I'm going to place the little wind muff on the microphone because it's windy outside. See how it sounds? I'm going to place it about 6 inches from my face. This should sound pretty good. Just using the microphone right here without the lav sounds pretty good. So, but what do you think? Just tell me what you think. Just leave your comments below the description. I know there have been thousands upon thousands of reviews of the Rode Wireless Go by YouTubers and, you know, those people that, you know, get them free. I bought mine for $200. I didn't get no discount. I went to Best Buy and bought it for $200 plus tax. Let's look at the next video of the next mic, okay? So now I have the JK $30 mic. How does it sound? I did notice this one had quite a bit of interference. So I'm going to be quiet for around 5 seconds. It's an overcast day here in Fort Worth. It's windy, and give me your impressions. Don't forget to leave your kind and friendly comments below the description. I'd appreciate it. So what I'm going to do next is raise this little, you know, device, the transmitter, closer to the microphone, see if it causes more interference. Maybe it does, huh? We'll soon find out when I get into my computer production area, okay? Let's go check out the other mic. So now we're back to the Aspen HQM. How does this sound? Is there interference? I'm going to be finding out after I take it to my computer for the first time. I did note in earlier tests, you know, that inside I had issues. I didn't know. I just wanted to find out if it happens outside too. If it was just the, you know, the house and all the different wiring, all the odds and ends that are on, and ends and odds. Just very concerned. I wanted to get this Rode Wireless Go. I wanted to use it for different projects, but if it's going to have problems with my lavalier mics and it's going to sound funny, I don't feel like spending another $100 for a upgraded, you know, lavalier mic. So what do you think? I'm going to be quiet for 5 seconds. Now let's go check out one more mic, the last mic, the VideoMicro. So I now have the VideoMicro, the Rode VideoMicro. This is a tremendous microphone. I highly recommend it to anybody who's doing interviews, since, you know, outdoors. It picks up a lot of echo, of course, like most boom mics in indoors, but it's directional. But it's very, very nice, especially with the wind muff. It used to come for $59, $60 with the wind muff. Now they're charging extra for it. So I got a good deal. So what do you think of the sound of this one? It's connected directly to my little Rode Wireless Go to this, okay? I'm gonna be quiet for 5 seconds. except for the planes. So this has been Jesús Manuel Mena Garza. What do you think of my little test of my Rode Wireless Go? First I got to put the microphone where it's supposed to be. I always forget. I typically have a lav here so I can move around anywhere I want, so I got to make sure this is at the appropriate location. So again, this has been Jesús Manuel Mena Garza. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you very much. And what is your opinion of this? These issues that I'm having? Do you think it's just in my mind? Can you actually hear it? Again, I value your friendly and professional opinion. I'm not being paid by Rode or any of the other companies. I'm not going to have links below so you can buy something and make me richer than I already am, okay? So, I appreciate your time. Thanks for checking out my video. From Fort Worth, Texas, gracias, adios, bye-bye.